IHMS.
Harari Alliance for Justice and Equality, H.A.J.E. A call to all Hararis. Hararis have lived in Harar for more than a millennium, and we are truly the indigenous people of the land. Even though our lives and the well-beings of our people were challenged and forced to endure the oppression of outside forces in our long history, we have never compromised our integrity as a people and a nation, and thus overcame all problems thrown at us gallantly. Throughout our ordeal, our immediate neighbors and the rest of Ethiopian people have stood shoulder to shoulder with us to live a blessed but oftentimes challenging life in this long history of ours. But lately, we have come at a point in our history that is testing our very way of life as a community and increasingly manifesting itself as an existential threat. The promises that was enshrined in the federal constitution to protect the lives of Hararis and Harar have come under attack, and therefore Hararis everywhere need to challenge and overcome this threat if we are to survive as a people and as a nation. Harari's rich history is a testimony that we have always believed that we can live together peacefully and harmoniously with all our neighbors regardless of faith or ethnicity. That is our legacy, and we will promise to keep it that way. In this regard, we will actively seek and engage everyone who shares our ideals. Every Harari was deeply concerned and worried about the recent events in Harar, as we're all peace-loving people who live side by side with us. But going forward, Hararis need to be actively engaged in the welfare of their beloved Harar and bring about real changes so that we shall never witness again what we have seen in the recent past. In order to be part of this peaceful engagement, to bring peace, stability, and progress in our people's lives, as well as all peace-loving people of the region, we have established the Harari Alliance for Justice and Equality, H.A.J.E, and we call upon all Hararis everywhere to join us to do all we can to move forward and make a difference in the lives of our people. In order to bring any meaningful and lasting change in the lives of Hararis and all those who live in Harar, there is only one proven means of achieving it, and that is, we must organize ourselves at all levels. We have witnessed in our recent history how the lack of proper organization engagement was instrumental to the predicament that we find ourselves in. The founding members of H.A.J.E are firm believers in a strong organization that will stand to protect and defend the rights of Hararis for a future that is peaceful, bright, and prosperous for all. The Harari Alliance for Justice and Equality is established by concerned Hararis who work together with all individuals, groups, and organizations that would promote and advocate for the interests of Hararis and Harar, and work together to bring a lasting peace and development to the region. H.A.J.E is a political organization that aspires and works to bring people of the region together to work in harmony for a common good. We have known for a long time that Harar is facing huge problems that needs the collective efforts of all her children to start a journey of peace and progress that will take a long time. We are at a historical junction that is calling us to make our contribution to bring peace and pave the way for a better life for our brothers and sisters in Harar and elsewhere. As a group, we are committed and determined to bring progressive changes to our people in Harar. We will make every effort to bring peace and for the establishment of the rule of law in the region. Please join us in our noble effort by becoming active members of H.A.J.E, and let us work together for a bright future whereby our people can live in peace and without fear, side by side with all the people who live in Harar.